Even though it feels decidedly Spanish, Ensaladilla Rusa originated in Russia in the 1800s. As it traveled across Europe, every country added its own adaptation and various ingredients. Spain simplified it, added tuna and olive oil, and turned it into an everyday favorite. Every tapas bar, beach bar, and fancy dining restaurant has its own version. And today we're going to visit the markets. I'm going to show you how I shop for ingredients and take you home with me to recreate our own version. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mel Moss. And if you've been here a while, thank you so much for your support. I'd love to have you hang around and let's enjoy our time here in Spain. I should pick up the geraniums for our window boxes here. Allora, ¿cuánto cuesta geraniums? ¿Espera? Perfecto, gracias. Sí, gracias, perfecto. ¿1.50?
1.50.
Perfecto. 4, por favor. Sí.
¿Diferente color?
Sí.
Venga, como quiera.
Muchas gracias. Muy grande, ¿eh?
Muy bueno.
Sí.
Muy bueno y muy barato.
Sí.
Muy barato. Hola. Mira.
Bueno, gracias.
Uno rojo, uno rosa.
Sí.
Uno naranja. Uno naranja.
Wow.
Y otro burdeo.
Qué bueno, muchas gracias.
4. Serían 6.
Yeah. These are such a bargain. So for about a quarter of the size, they're 4 euros in the shops. These were €1.50 per plant. I'm so glad I waited. Oh, goodness, I can't get over that. It's such a bargain.
¿Qué vale todo igual? Son 2 bolsas, claro.
Bueno, me echa aparte, me echa una berenjena de las más grandes, una berenjena, un calabacín y un pimiento.
This is how you learn. ¿Más personas? ¿Más personas? ¿Es normalmente para marquetas? Sí. Quality is beautiful today. I'm terrified that I'm going to miss my number and not hear it. I'm next! Ven. Aquí. 2, por favor. Aquí. No necesito. ¿Es ok?
¿No?
Sí, gracias.
2.
Sí.
¿Quién vamos? 78.
Yo, Antonio, vente para acá.
Cuéntame.
76.
1 kilo patatas, por favor.
Ahí va, gracias.
Muchas gracias. Buen día.
Calabacín, berenjena.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Buen día. I nearly took another lady's flowers. I'd left mine underneath the table. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's amazing to me that this is my actual life. You know, you have those dreams of going to the market, buying your produce, cooking fresh, with your little basket, and here I am actually living that life. I've bought the ingredients for the dish that I want to make for you. I've bought new fresh flowers for my window boxes. I've had a chat with the local community. and just all round given myself a beautiful dose of happiness from a simple life. And I can't think of anything better than that. One of the best things about Spain is that you can eat very well at any budget. Tapas bars like this are for everyone. They're for the community to get together. So on market day, after you've done your shopping, you'll come here, grab a coffee, chat, a small tapas, a bite to eat. And it's just part of the daily rhythm of life. And it's one of the reasons that we moved here. It'll be a sad day for Spaniards when bars like this are taken over by larger, fancier cafes, because this really is the lifeblood of this country. Bars like this are loud, convivial, coffee, fresh juice, beer, spirits, life, just the best. To recreate this dish at home, you'll need a few specific ingredients. Tinned tuna. I chose this one because I want a specific shape, and I'm going to use this gorgeous tin in my presentation. Spain has one of the strongest tinned seafood cultures in the world. Entire aisles in supermarkets are dedicated to preserved fish and shellfish. Everything from tuna and anchovies to mussels, squid, sardines, razor clams, cockles, and octopus. The tradition dates back to the 1800s, particularly in northern regions like Galicia, Cantabria, and the Basque Country, where preserving seafood allowed fishing communities to store and transport their catch long before refrigeration existed. Canned seafood evolved into something people genuinely value. High-quality conservers are often packed by hand, preserved in olive oil, and graded by size, texture, and harvest season. Some tins can cost well over €20 and are served in top restaurants and bars across the country. You'll often see them enjoyed very simply: bread, crisps, olives, vermouth, and a cold beer. That's it. And many brands still use beautifully illustrated vintage-style labels that feel almost collectible. It's just another reminder that in Spain, simple everyday ingredients treated with respect are the real stars. It's not an ensaladilla rusa without a selection of picos to serve with it. Another hugely popular little Spanish tidbit. You can see bags upon bags of different shapes of tiny little breadsticks. Everybody has their particular favorite. I love these, how gigantic they are. So enjoy these. They look really, really good on the plate. This is a mixed de picos. So you've got some flat ones, little breadsticks. Those are good. In every tapas bar and restaurant, you will receive picos and a little bit of bread whenever you order food. This is how it comes in the tapas bars and restaurants. You can see these tiny little bags. So you'll receive a basket with some baguette and one of these bags of picos. It's an individual serving.
Bien, gracias. Una barra es perfecto. Pues madre es perfecto, sí.
First thing I'm going to do is prepare my vegetables. So putting on the potatoes, cooking the hard-boiled eggs, and all of the various other bits and pieces. It's a very, very simple dish to create. It's just a matter of pre-cooking everything and putting it together. It's very convivial, very community orientated, and possibly one of the reasons it's so popular in Spain, because everybody likes to just sit down, relax, and enjoy their food together. There's definitely not a lot of hanging out in the kitchen once it's time to eat. I'm going to simply chop off the ends of 2 bulbs of garlic, one to use now in this recipe and one to use later, because once you start doing this, you're never going to stop. Very simple. You just want to open the bowl. A little bit of basic olive oil. You don't need to use a special one here. A bit of salt. Wrap it up. And then I'm going to put it into the air fryer on a low heat for about 25 to 30 minutes. When we first moved to Spain 2 years ago, I was completely fascinated by this dish. Everywhere we went served Ensaladilla Rusa and everybody ordered it. And at first, I couldn't quite equate it with this idea of the healthy Mediterranean diet. Here was a dish that had potatoes, mayonnaise, boiled eggs, all mixed in together and then served on bread. Went against everything that I thought about moderation and health and diet and lifestyle. And the longer I've been here, I've realized that that is why the Spaniards are so healthy, because they enjoy all things moderately and in good company, slowly, and they enjoy it. So even though this may be eaten every day, it's not eaten all the time in huge amounts. In fact, a serving such as I'm making now could easily serve 6 people. They'll all just have a little bit as part of a wider meal that has fresh fish and vegetables or meats. And so it's taught me so many things through experience of how to eat everything with joy, moderation. It's definitely brought a new understanding of health and happiness into my life. I have all of my vegetables prepared. You'll see my potatoes are a small 1 centimeter cube size, I think is perfect. And I have some teeny tiny little bits of carrot and 3 eggs. Now you could use a different pot for all of these, but what I'm going to do is time my cook so that everyone's done in this tiny little pot, minimal washing up later, and we're good to go. Everything has finished cooking now, and it is time to put our Ensaladilla Rusa together. So first of all, I promised you the most simple, best alioli you could ever make. Our lovely little slow roasted garlic is finished and it's cooled. So it's just a matter of squeezing out all of that gorgeous, soft garlic. I like a little bit of texture in mine, but you can use a fork to really puree it. I like to know that it's fresh. And then some whole egg mayonnaise. Okay, and that is it. A little bit of roasted garlic, good quality mayonnaise. So you can see I've got all of our vegetables and our egg. I'm going to start mixing that through. I'm not worrying too much if the potato and the eggs break down a little bit. It's nice to have some chunks and some combined. Some of these bits of tuna are going to go through here into our mix. And I'm going to leave just a little bit to garnish the top. All right, it is time to plate up our Ensaladilla Rusa. I have this gorgeous vintage plate that I found at a flea market. I have a set of 5 of them actually, and I thought it would be perfect for this dish. Tuna over top of olive oil, really good olive oil, a tiny little bit of pimenton. I promised you I was going to use our tin earlier, and so I thought how sweet to present our picos in the actual tuna tin. A few lovely pieces fresh baguette. Our Ensaladilla Rusa is ready now, and there's only one thing left to do. So a little bit on our bread, making sure we get tuna, potatoes, some of that lovely olive oil. And this bread is fresh this morning. It's a perfect vehicle. There you go. This is one of the easiest things that you can do, and one of the best ways that you can bring the culture and the history and the lifestyle of Spain into your own home. I really encourage you, give this one a go.
Thank you so much for watching and spending time with me. Click on the video on the screen to see a very upmarket Ensaladilla Rusa and all the fun we had at an up-all-night cultural arts festival in Spain. Until next time, adios!